Boker Tov. Continuing with the sequence of the brachot in our Amida. Now, even though the first brachot we spent a little more time on, now we're going to quickly go through and finish off the middle section of the blessings in our Amida. We're up to the 10th blessing of Tikah b'shofar gadol, which is talking about the bringing back and the amassing of all of the Jews worldwide in all the corners of the earth, bringing them all back together, praying that God, not only physically, but very importantly in the beginning, spiritually, brings back all Jews, taking them away from different thoughts of conservative and reform types of lifestyles and bringing them back to the Torah and the authentic way of HaKadosh Baruch Hu's intention in man and the Torah. So that's what Tikah b'shofar gadol is. Now, number 11 is Hashiva Shofetenu, and that is we are asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu, once all the Jews are collected back and we're all unified in the proper way, the proper derech, we're asking Hashem that let us be able to institute our Sanhedrin, the great assembly of men, and the justice and court system the way the Torah intended for it to be. That's number 11. Number 12 is the bracha against the heretics. We ask HaKadosh Baruch Hu that He does not allow, and this is specifically Jews, pay attention, in the 12th bracha in our Amida, it's not against Goyim. We're asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu that lo alenu, Jews, either self-hating Jews or Jews who don't understand and believe in the Torah, that in the proper way, those who deny the oral Torah, those who corrupt and warp our Torah Kedosha, do not allow them to influence, to infiltrate, and to hurt more Yehudim, chas v'shalom. That's number 12. Number 13 is the bracha for the tzaddikim, that we're asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu to help and bless the righteous leaders of our righteous people in our world. The Mefarshim explain that it is in merit of the tzaddikim that the whole world is alive and sustained. If we think about it ourselves, how much good do we do compared to how much la'alenu bad? How much better could we be? It's not enough of a merit to keep the world spinning. It's the tzaddikim in this world that keep the world going, and we need to pray for them. Number 14 is the request of the rebuilding of the Bet HaMikdash, which is so important, and a person should never think, who am I to ask for the Bet HaMikdash to be rebuilt? If each and every Jew prays and asks, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will definitely answer. And then the last one we're going to mention for today, number 15, that was 14, so number 15 is Et Tzemach David Avdecha Merat Tzmiach. We're asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu that the dominion and the kingship of Melech HaMashiach is actually going to be strong and accepted in the world. So these brachot, as we soon see, they're all preparations for what's going to be. All of this sequence that we just mentioned now is what we are praying in anticipation for in the pre-Messianic times and in the Messianic times themselves. So these are things that we pray not once a day, 3 times a day, every single day, and sometimes even, 3 times a day. So it's something important that we pay attention to. Read the words, understand them. If you understand the Hebrew, great. If not, we have English Sidurim. We have Sidurim that have Mefarshim, explanations on them. Try to connect to the Amida. The first and most important part of our prayer is our Amida. So, yes, the Sidur is big, it's thick, it's large. But if there's one part of the whole prayer book that we should sit down and learn and understand, and it's each and everyone on their own, also as a group, is the Amida. Open the Amida, learn the Amida. The same way we learn a Gemara, nice and slow and deep and intricate, the Amida should also be sat down and learned and understand, because there's a lot of depth in there, Be'ezrat Hashem. Tonight, Mincha Arvit is at 5:40.